Somebody, welcome back with Cooking with Nana. Today I'm going to show you how to make Kaphaw Pa, but in English they would call it fish maw soup. Anyway, my main ingredients that I have my chicken. You can use any kind of chicken you have. So I have ginger, onions, root of cilantros, and then this is the main thing real too. This is called fish maw. So in Lao we would call it Kaphaw Pa. So it would be in a package like this. It would be in a dry, and then I soaked it. Once I soaked it, it's soft. I'm gonna cut it, and the way I do mine, I soaked it, it's soft, then I'm gonna boil it first. Dry shiitake mushrooms. So it's dry, you soaked it. I soaked it in hot water, and once it's soft, I like to rinse mine good. So slice it thin, as much as thin you can. And then my quail eggs. You can use any brand of quail eggs you like. So this is what I have. And then a bamboo. So I have a bamboo. I use the canned kind. Before I use, I like to boil my bamboo first before I cook on anything because you know how it sits in the can for a long time. You don't want the smell from the can. And then I had 2 rock sugar, and I have chicken flavor, and then some salt. This salt is probably like 2 tablespoons. And then I have thin soy sauce and mushroom soy sauce. One is the cornstarch that you can use tapioca starch or cornstarch. It's whatever you have at home that you prefer to use, and just add that and add some water to make it broth thicken up. So right now I have my pot over there boiling already. So this is already soaked and soft. So I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna boil this for probably like 10 minutes, so you don't have that gamey taste and stuff. So I'm gonna cut this. So while my water is boiling, I'm gonna add the fish maw, Kaphaw Pa, in here. Some people does different ways. They don't cook this first, but I prefer to cook this one a little bit out more, so it's more cleaner and it tastes a little bit more better. Just for like cook for between 5 to 10 minutes. You don't need to overcook it because you just try to get the smell of it out and stuff. Okay, so to make the broth, I have my pot over there. There's some water in there, and then I like smash this to get the aroma out from it. If you can't find the cilantros root, that's fine. You can use the stem of it too. Okay, just get that aroma, and then ginger. I like to smash it, and then onions. Take the skin. Okay, you can leave this tip in there. Just wash it real good. Okay. Once my water is boiling, I'll add the ginger, the onions, all that in there. Okay. So I can smell the aroma of the ginger, the cilantros, and the onions. So I'm gonna add my chicken in here. Okay. The chicken I cut is easy to cook fast. You cut, you wash, rinse it with with cold water, or like wash it with cold water. Okay. This is just to get the flavor of it. Add the salt. Add the rock sugar. and the chicken. Okay. And then we're just gonna stir it for a little bit. Okay. Then I'm gonna kind of let it cook probably like 30 minutes to see if how my chicken is. If it's, I don't want the chicken to be like, I want the chicken to be cooked, and then we will do the next step. So I boiled this for 10 minutes. Okay. And just let it sit, and then later on I'm just gonna cook it with the chicken, all that stuff. Okay, so my chicken is cooked, so I'm gonna take all this out, even the herbs and ginger, the onions. Okay, because I want a clear broth. None of that anymore. Okay, once I got that out, I have to get my chicken, I have to let it cool, then I have to shred it, the chicken to pieces. And once I done that, I will put everything in. So my chicken is all cooled down. All you do is just use your hand, shred it. It depends how big piece you want. You want chunk piece, small piece, it's up to you. Once I keep doing this, I'm going to add my mushroom and all that stuff in, but I'm going to keep. So I throw in mushroom, bamboo, and the quail eggs in here. Okay. And the chicken that is cooked, I shredded. Throw all in there. Now we're gonna taste it, and then the fish maw in here. Okay, let it cook. Okay. Now we're gonna taste the our season, our broth, to see, do we need to add anything else? I like to add soy sauce. This is the mushroom. So I use 1/3 cup of mushroom. And I like to use thin soy sauce also in this. Some people might not like to put soy sauce, thin soy sauce, and mushroom soy sauce. You don't have to. You can just do salt, rock sugar, and the chicken. So now I'm just gonna let this boil and let it cook, and I'm gonna add my cornstarch in it. Perfect. Okay, so let it boil up and cook. Then I'm gonna add the cornstarch. So I let it cook for 15 minutes. So when it's boiling, I add the cornstarch or tapioca starch. It's up to you what you prefer to use. So this to make it thick enough. So I like it a little bit more thick. and then you just let it boil it up for 5 minutes, cook for a little bit, 5 more minutes, and then you just turn it off and it's ready to serve. So I let it cook for 5 minutes. You see how thick it is? If you want it more thicker than that, you can add more cornstarch or tapioca starch, okay? It's up to you. So this is the way my kaphaw pa would be like. So this is fish maw soup. So what I do, I have some green onions and cilantros, okay, that I put in here, and then fry garlic, okay, and then fried chili. It's up to you how spicy you want it. If you don't want it to add on, you don't have to. And I like mine with lemon, lime, lemon, whatever you prefer. And then my homemade chili. And then if you don't have fresh, you can use fried garlic here. And fried shallots. Okay. And then I like white pepper in it. If I want, I can add this chili here, my homemade chili. Okay. For me, I'm a sugar person. I like a little bit of sugar. Just a bit. Okay. Now I'm gonna taste it. Okay, so I mixed everything in there already. So I'm gonna stir it. I noticed a lot of people put Ceylon, like those clear noodle, but I don't like the clear noodle, so I'm gonna taste it. Oh my god, so good. There's the fish paw, the mushrooms, the bamboo, the chicken, and the eggs. Here it goes, guys. ฮอนเป่าก่อนเด้อมาเด้อมากินแกงกระเพาะปลาน้ำ in English we call it fish maw soup. So this is the way how it turned out to be. This is the way how my family does แกงกระเพาะปลา or fish maw soup. So ทนาเฮามาเจอกันใหม่ขอบใจหลายๆมาเบิ่งวิดีโอคอยเจอกันทนาบายลาก่อน